Maybe a little bit up. Hi, my name's Stefan, and welcome to my crib.
Today's episode is part one of a 3-part series where we introduce ourselves, give you a van tour, and take you through our towing vehicle. Today we're going to talk about why we went on this trip, how we made it happen, the financial side of things, and a lot of the reasons behind what we're doing. We hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone,
Hello,
my name is Stefan.
and my name is Jade. We are the both of us. We have 2 amazing daughters. They are 5 and 4, Elsie and Annie. They are in year 1 and kindy.
We're high school teachers, and sort of last year, at the start of the year, we sort of started exploring the idea of going to live in a different place, just for a bit of a new adventure. Would be my 10th year of teaching, and Jade's even longer.
We also found as a family the transition to full-time school was really hard. Just going from being home and having a more chilled lifestyle. We're quite chilled out people. We live near the beach. We love that relaxed sort of vibe. And going to full-time school where every day we're having to be out of the door at a certain time, having to dress, having to be ready, getting home, everyone's exhausted, everyone's at the end of their rope by the end of the day.
We found it really difficult. Our afternoons were filled often with tantrums. It just took this for us to be burnt out. And even our weekends, there was no time for family time even on the weekends. I played sport. I don't know, it all just got a little bit too much for us, I think. And then
Good video.
we thought, what else could we do? How can we adjust our life, especially in this stage of where our kids are at? What
Yeah.
could we do to enjoy this period? Because this age where our kids is incredible. It's a really incredible age.
It's such a good time. And we felt like we were missing it, and we were missing all the good moments.
And they were missing out as well. I felt like
Yeah.
they were missing out because Elsie was at school the same amount of hours as what I was at school. And I was like, she's 5 years old. You know, I just saw when she started. So I was like, that just shouldn't be what life,
Yeah.
that's not how I envisaged a 4-year-old's life to be. So
Yeah.
all of these circumstances came together, and that's what we decided. Hey, what could we do? So weirdly, me and Jada, a little bit, our personality types is we get an idea and we sort of go after that idea, and we shoot for the stars, don't we? We just go, and we don't play it overly safe.
No, we're quite impulsive.
We are impulsive, but then we work through it and then we make a safe decision.
Yes.
But our first point of call is like,
Yeah.
It all started with literally we were looking at places to go and live around Australia. So we were like, we
Yeah.
looked at Tasmania, we looked at the Victorian High Country, we looked at New South Wales, Central Coast, and just all thought, well, what if we go and live there and then the kids could be homeschooled and I'll still work? But then that was where I was like, well, I'm still going to work. And it's still going to be a busy lifestyle there, and we're family people, so we're just going to be away from family and still have to do regular life. And got to the point where we thought, we love our caravan. We had a Jayco Lark, and we loved going away, and we always thought that our kids were the best versions when we were away, obviously because there's no school and no,
We're on holiday.
you're on holiday, aren't you?
But I think being outside, being together, we just thrived. Our family thrived when we were in a caravan. And
Yeah.
we thought, let's just do it. Yeah.
Can we do this? Can we afford this? If we start saving, and this is probably maybe in May, and we were like, we're going to put all of our savings, we're going to go hard saving,
Yeah.
and by the end of the year we want to get to this amount, and if we can get to this amount, we can go. And we did.
We lived on little, and we were really intentional with what we spent our money on, which has set us up so well, because now that we're on the road, we're living the same. We're being intentional, we're not frivolous, we're not going over and above. We're living like how we did back last year, which has been really good.
Exactly. But I think we often do get that question, is like, can you afford to do it?
There's a real safety net. We've got work to go home to.
Yes.
We've got a house.
Didn't
We've
sell our house, no.
rented it out furnished, which
Again, we're quite blessed.
has been such a blessing, the way that that's really worked out. And so we have no expenses waiting back home, but we do have a house, we do have a second car, we do have a job, everything to go home to, which is a real blessing. I really didn't want to have a rushed year. This whole year is about slowing down, being present, being together, And so I think that's what makes this trip a little bit different from a traditional lap. We're not doing the whole lap. We just don't have time.
No.
We want to do it slow. We want to be in places for a while. So we're in Albany now. We're in Albany for a few months, and we're doing relief work. So we decided just to stock up and just to help. We're doing a bit of relief to get some extra money. Hopefully then we don't have to work for the rest of the year. But we are teachers, so it's easy to get teaching gigs all around Australia, obviously. And that's a whole other video probably, talking about registration and how to do that in all the states. So if you would like to know more about that, let us know, because we can do another video on that.
But I think that's what does make this channel probably a little bit different, is like we're working. It's a working holiday in a sense. Like we still have to find work, and that's why we've decided Albany's our base for the first term, so which is 10 weeks. 8 weeks actually it ends up being. So it is a bit different to that. And I think as well, we're not going to be in another place again for 8 weeks. We will be then moving on a little bit. This is our longest. I think we're in. So how we're planning it to be is we're here for 8 weeks. We're in Esperance for a week. We then make our way across to Adelaide. We're there for Gather Round, go to the Crowies. We love the Crows. And we're in the Gather Round, and then we sort of stay in Adelaide for another 2 weeks. Yeah, the point of this, if anyone's out there and wanting to know, especially teachers I think as well, but wanting to work and travel, I think it's a really common thing from what we've spoken to people already. Yeah. I just don't think it's actually that well documented, because we had no real idea, and we had no real person or people to follow and get advice from.
We thought you had to save everything, or you had to have, I don't know, yeah, but you don't.
Cool. And that's our story. So that's our plan. We're right at the start of it, so follow along more for the journey. Cool. So here we go. Oh, it's right on time. Now listen closely. Jade has done herself up for this. So you guys better tell her that she looks nice, yeah?
Inside tour, let's go. The master suite. Our huge open plan living, which we love. Kids' bedroom. The ensuite. We love our house. Happy day.